To master the Object 265T, in order to be a master, all you have to do is push aggressively. If you want to be a master in the cockroach, you have to learn to try and stay alive. Well done, Wargaming. Well done. Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Update 1.28 has arrived. Why don't we watch the update video together?
Polished steel has arrived in World of Tanks.
Polished steel? When I first saw that, I thought it said Polish steel. No new Polish tanks, guys.
We're talking about Update 1.28, which polishes the game to a sheen to make playing it simpler and more enjoyable.
Oh, they've polished the game.
More details coming right up.
Who did they get to do the commentary on this video?
Let's start with some good news for crews. Two perks have gotten significantly better: practicality and reliable placement.
Practicality and reliable placement have gotten better! Ma! The new phone book's here! Hope something better
Now
than that.
you can adjust the number of crew books used with the mouse wheel.
Daddy! I can adjust the crew books with a mouse wheel now! I can see that they put a lot of thought into this update. There's some really hard work that they've been at. If there's anything that bothered me about this game before this update was that I couldn't use the mouse wheel to adjust my crew book level. Thank God they got that fixed.
This lets you transfer all the XP from one crew member to another one of your choice. That way, for example, you can take 2 average tankers and get 1 ace.
It will cost you small Russian fee to do this. They skipped that part.
Upon the update's release, we'll give you 3 licenses straight away.
You get
because
3 times for free, and then we'll cost you a small amount of rubles to do this.
If you like to use menu filters, rejoice.
And there was much rejoicing.
The best bit, when you play several tanks with the same crew, you no longer need to transfer them manually. Turn on auto return and simply head into battle. The crewmen will hop out of one tank and into the other themselves.
Didn't they already have the return crew? Okay.
The old researchable premium switcheroo just got a lot more seamless.
Hey, they got the word switcheroo from me.
If the crew members didn't take part in the last battle in the vehicle, they won't be able to transfer themselves. But you can always do it the good old-fashioned way.
What I like, the good old-fashioned way. Hope there's more.
The next new feature lets you go from purchasing a new vehicle to rolling out to battle in just a few seconds. Curious?
No.
The quick service button replaces the repair button when the latter isn't needed. Hit it, and in a few clicks, you can equip your vehicle with everything it needs. A crew with suitable perks, equipment, shells, consumables, and camo. Different bundle groups are available for each item group from cheaper to better.
You will no longer have to decide for yourself. They will recommend how many premium shells you should bring. Okay, this just makes it easier because it was a little bit of a cluster going through it. They're trying to make it easier for you to equip, and
if
I
you
guess they think we're stupid and we can't do this stuff.
What you have in the depot will be mounted, if you have it.
If you have it.
You can turn off each group, for example, to purchase everything apart from a crew. This is more convenient than going through 5 different menus.
It is.
Even if a vehicle isn't equipped how you want it to be, it's quicker to adjust a finished loadout than set up a tank from scratch.
Because, boy,
the game chooses loadouts that are most popular among players for the particular tank. So you won't be getting any dud advice.
What? They will give you suggestions that are the most used, so you won't be getting any dud advice. But I may point out that most of the players are clueless, so you will be getting suggestions from most of the clueless loadouts that exist in the game. I suggest that you watch skill videos when he gets the tank and he loads it, then and see why he loads it the way he does, rather than just the average from the masses, where the average 85 IQ player loads his tank this way. So that's what is suggested, but maybe I'm being too harsh on the World of Tanks community.
It'll come in handy for any new tanks that you don't know much about yet, or for ones that you could never get around to loading out yourself.
Yeah.
All of this can also be useful for preparing more vehicles for maneuvers. Gather at Eventide and engage in a series of heated 7v7 battles. where you'll need
I like
all
the
your hardy
7v7
Tier
battle.
10s. Prove yourself worthy of the clan rewards, such as special Tier 10 vehicles,
Special powerful vehicles
including
only
the
for clan rewards.
ST62 version 2, detailed 3D styles, and rare 2D customization elements.
For those of you who
These styles
enjoy
will
the
show
7v7
everyone around
in
that
this
you
mode,
pass through
there you
fire.
go. Battle Pass. This is when we cash in, Yuri.
A new annual cycle of Battle Pass has begun, so expect a couple of new additions there too. First, new Tier 9 tanks. The ERAC
Russian one for
105
sure.
Proto and the Object 265T.
We must have
Don't
objects.
miss the
Hold it,
chance
hold
to
it.
earn tokens,
My face
because
was in
over the
front of
year,
the
you
Proto.
can-
There you go. The ERAC 105 Proto, and of course an Object 265T. The Proto looks like a cockroach.
Don't miss the chance to earn tokens, because over the year you can save up for both vehicles. Second, the new Battle Pass Vault
We'll have to
has
have a look at
arrived.
the characteristics of those two
It
vehicles.
lets you access treasure from
As soon as this is
past
done.
seasons straight away without needing to complete the whole progression first. You can make purchases with special chips, which you earn for completing chapters, as well as with in-game gold.
Of course.
Learn more in the article or in the separate video about Battle Pass.
Yeah, watch a separate video about this because,
Also, now Battle Pass doesn't end after 3 chapters.
of course not.
Afterward, you can step onto the Elite Circuit with bonds, chips, and vouchers for random rewards.
Might as well spend some
The
bonds,
path
chips,
to
and
rewards
vouchers
beckons the most determined.
if you're one of the most determined. Okay.
Commanders and 3D styles for Tier 10s haven't gone anywhere.
3D attachments.
When we launched 3D attachments, we promised that more vehicles would soon have slots available.
Okay.
Well, in this update, a few dozen vehicles have
It's a
gotten them.
cosmetic update, it seems,
Here,
guys.
We took a
That's all
little
we
bit
need.
of everything to give as many players
fish,
as possible the chance
a
to
drum
spice
kit.
up their favorite tanks. If your faves didn't make
Stereo.
the list, don't worry. More vehicles will be added further down the line.
Okay. There you go.
That's all we can say for the
That's
moment.
it.
But
That's
it's
all we
not
can say?
all that's coming
That's
in
it?
the near future. Some very green and equally fun times await you soon. But for now, prepare your tanks for battle. See you in maneuvers.
So let's just quickly look at these two new Battle Pass tanks that you can get. The ERAC 105 Proto. This French Tier 9 light tank is a master of positioning and precision. With its compact silhouette, 8 degrees of gun depression, and an accurate 105mm gun. The ERAC is built for both passive scouting and unexpected potential strikes. It's one of a few light tanks with such a powerful gun. I guess like the EBR 105. Boasting an impressive 320 HP of damage per shot, which is, that's okay. One of the highest among light tanks in the game, comparable to the firepower of some Tier 9 medium tanks. Okay. And it's got 1,300 hit points. Average pen 222, 320 alpha on the regular round. 270 on the premium round, and a little 53 pen and 420 HP for the HE round. Aiming time 1.9 seconds, which is fast. Concealment. Moving stationary. Okay, now this is weird. This is a light tank. This French Tier 9 light tank, it says. But now here I read, concealment is 16% moving and 3.4% stationary? What? Concealment. Moving / stationary. 16.36, 3.42. That must be wrong. That looks to me like it's 16% and 3.42% when it fires. That doesn't make any sense, does it, guys? Concealment, moving versus stationary, 16, 3.42. Light tanks have the same concealment, moving and stationary. So it must mean that it's a 16.36% is the concealment, moving and stationary, and 3.42 when it fires. This is not very clear, Wargaming. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Probably with crew skills and equipment, almost double that, or more than double that. 30 to, it's not that, it's small, so it can hide in small bushes. Pack it with a camo net, binocs, do passive scouting. But it can go 70 kilometers an hour, because why not? 23 kilometers an hour reverse. Specific power. View range 390. I don't know. It's kind of like a Tier 9 ELC, I guess. Is that how you'd say? Gameplay highlights. Master of the Shadows. A small side and excellent concealment make it superb passive scout. Okay. Why passive scout if it can go 70 kilometers? Well, because the EBR can go 90. So why would you use this? So now, guys, a tank that goes 70 kilometers an hour is a passive scout. Unless this concealment actually, is that true? A strike with precision, great accuracy, and solid DPM. All right, that's good. Gun of a medium, speed of a light. You know what good players are going to use this for? Sniper. The stat patterns. If it has a good gun, gun of a medium, speed of a light, they're going to use this tank to get into really good positions, move around the battlefield really quickly, and use its accurate gun to just do damage. Selfish players will use this as just a damage tank, so you can get higher WN8 if you just do damage. But I guess you can use it for some monster spotting games if you get the right maps. Camp in a bushka. You go camp in a bushka with this tank, maybe you'll get 20,000 spotting assist on. So that's the ERAC. I always like little fast tanks, so this one seems kind of fun. And of course, we have to have an object. Oh, Wargaming had an object. E-I-E-I-O. With an object here and an object. A breakthrough Soviet heavy tank with a twist. The object 265T brings a rear-mounted turret. Oh, that's a twist. It has a rear-mounted turret. That's a twist in this game now. Excellent frontal and side armor and a unique 122 millimeter inverse auto reloader. Oh, it has special Russian gun. Top speed of 40 kilometers an hour, which is not very good. And a reverse speed of 14 kilometers an hour, which is not very good. So it's a big, heavy tank. It moves at a solid pace for its role, ensuring you'll always arrive just in time to meet the tortoise on the enemy team. Thanks to its 300 millimeter turret armor, ooh, that's solid, and hull and side protection, the Object 265T excels at close-quartered combat, holding the line and breaking enemies' defenses. Rear-mounted turret, perfect for side scraping on rocks and at choke points. But let's read about this inverse auto reloader. 122 millimeter gun equipped with a 3-shell inverse auto reloading system. Delivers 390 HP of damage per shot. Unlike traditional autoloaders, this system allows the last shell to function like it would in a standard cycle gun, making it highly effective in prolonged engagements. Yeah, Yuri, is very good. Is Russian technology. When you arrive at battle, you have 3 shots, Yuri. 1, 2, 3. And after you take 3 shots, well, then you have normal tank that takes regular shots. This gives you a little bit of advantage over all those other nations that have regular auto reloaders that take longer to load after they shoot. Russians, after you shoot all your shots, you can reload faster because we are Russian and we are better. It's like the IS-3A, guys, okay? So when you meet one of these guys at a choke point and it takes 3 shots, don't think you have extra time before he reloads. He will reload faster after he shot you 3 times because everyone knows that makes sense. So it's more advantageous to take all your shots and then you have a tank that just shoots every shot. Okay, whatever. It's a Russian gameplay. Hit points 1800. Average damage 390. Average pen 242 on the regular round, 300 on the premium round, which is actually low. Right? For Tier 9, I guess that's okay. But a lot of the Russian heat at Tier 10, is 330, 340. So that's low. Fairly decent HE round, 61 pen, 530. So, if you're going to shoot a scorpion, or if you're going to shoot that cockroach, load some HE. Gun depression, not very good, and it's rear mounted. Shells in the magazine, 3. Time for reloading between shots, 3 seconds. That's pretty good. This thing could be a beast. You get to a corner, you take a shot, then 3 seconds later you take another shot, then 3 seconds later you take another shot. So in 6 seconds, you've taken 3 shots of 390 damage. And then, after you've taken those 3 shots, you have a regular tank that shoots. Like the special Russian auto-reloading technology allows it to be a regular tank. So the thing dishes out 3 times 390, and then you're fighting a normal tank. This is very, very good. Russian superiority. Turret armor looks good. 120 side armor. It's going to be a side-scraping beast, unless it has some weird weak spot. You're going to have to look at the, go on Tanks GG and look at the armor model. When it's side-scraping, where to shoot it, whether this cupola or different things are weak points. I'm not sure about that. Weak spots. I'm not sure about that. Gameplay highlights. Push and punish. Press W and win because you are Russian. Strong armor, great damage per shot, and rear-mounted turret make it a menace in brawls, Yuri. Inverse auto reloading power. A well-executed magazine gives vast tactical opportunities. That's Wargaming's way of saying it's a broken, overpowered, ridiculous reverse auto reloading system. What we meant to say is that it's a well-executed magazine which gives vast tactical opportunities in unpredictable combat situations. I can't even speak. Well-executed magazine gives vast tactical opportunities, Yuri. In unpredictable combat. It's predictable combat. You go to the choke point and it's predictable. Okay? Every map has a predictable choke point. There's nothing unpredictable about it. You go to the choke point, you're going to get shot 3 times by this guy. It's very predictable, Yuri. Hull down bruiser. With 6 degrees of gun depression, it offers surprising good tactical option for Soviet tank with a rear-mounted turret. I don't know about that. The Object 265T allows you to take advantage of the terrain to enhance its armor. I don't know about... No, come on. That's a load of horseshit, Wargaming. It's not going to be very good on a ridgeline, but I guess 6 degrees is okay, better than 3 degrees. But this thing is going to be a side scraper. This doesn't make any sense. Hull down bruiser. Maybe if you get hull down in a city where you're behind some rubble, so you've protected the front of the tank, and all the enemy can see is your strong turret. That's hull down as well. But on a ridge line, I'd probably rather still STB-1 or Super Conqueror still going to outperform. To master the Object 265T, push aggressively. Unleash your inverse magazine and make every shell count. To master this tank, just press W and Wargaming will do the rest. So we can tell which tank, guys. We can tell which tank requires the lower level of skill to play, and which tank is intrinsically more, how shall we say it, will allow you to have a more comfortable gaming experience. To master the object, you just push aggressively and unleash your power. But the cockroach, to play the cockroach effectively, try and stay alive. Spot enemies early. And try and stay alive. I'm not making this up. Guys, listen, it's ridiculous. Look. They describe it right. This is Wargaming's website. Okay, I'm not making this up. To master the Object 265T, in order to be a master, all you have to do is push aggressively. If you want to be a master in the cockroach, you have to learn to try and stay alive. Well done, Wargaming. Well done. And that's everything you need to know about World of Tanks. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Enjoy update 1.28. And maybe if you end up getting one of these things early, if you get yourself a cockroach or if you get yourself an object, send me the replay and we will feature you. Good luck out there on the battlefield, guys. Leave some comments. Let me know what you guys think. And I'll catch you on the next one.